Hello, this is Ishaan Shahane from Revsportz, and we're here to discuss Pakistan's relatively poor campaign in the World Cup. I have Joydeep and Shahid with me. Thank you both so much for joining, first of all. Shahid, I'll start off with you. Not too long ago, this Pakistan side was number one in ODI. They had the same team, or the same captain. What has gone wrong for them this time around in the World Cup, in your opinion?
Well, ever since the Asia Cup, I think they had a nosedive in their performance, approach, strategy, everything. And losing Naseem Shah was a massive blow for Pakistan bowling. When Pakistan got India out for 266 in the first match of the Asia Cup, it was termed as a red hot pace attack in the world, sending warning bells to all of the teams in the World Cup. And then suddenly they lost nip, they lost potency, they lost accuracy, they lost wicket taking abilities in India. Maybe they overtried during the matches because speaking to Morny Morkel, the bowling coach, he said that they are doing very well in training. They are bowling within the stumps in training, but whenever they play in a match, they go wayward. They bowl outside the off stump. They bowl too short. They bowl not as per their plans, and they were not executing their plans. And Morny was really very upset. So suddenly, this campaign was derailed by some negative approach, by some passive captaincy, rigid captaincy, and poor selection. Because when you have someone like Shadab who is not performing at all, and he got concussion, they knew that he won't be able to play the next 2-3 games. Why not bring a replacement? Which was the team management has said that he's got an X factor, Abrar Ahmed, a mystery spinner. So there are multiple problems between the matches. PCB press release comes out just before a very important South Africa game that the blame lies on Inzamamullah, the chief selector who selected the squad, and Babar Azam, the captain, which was really uncalled for, and it hurt the team's philosophy, team's strategies, and team's momentum in the World Cup. And they lost a narrow match against South Africa, and they could never come back.
Absolutely. Joydeep, to add to that, I think the Pakistani bowling lineup has always been very feared. But suddenly, they just don't have the impact that they had before. The Pakistani batsmen are worried because, they have to think about posting a total well above 300, for their bowlers to go on and defend that. So,
See, at the very onset, I'm a huge admirer of Pakistan cricket. I've been for years. For the amount of talent, and because I've interacted with Pakistan players, Wasim Akram used to come and coach KK. I spent years with him, and I speak with the Indian team players. I speak with people like Riley Rousseau and who go and play PSL, and they come back raving about the bowling quality of Pakistan. That's what separated them always. If you remember the 80s, 70s, Shahid Bhai, remember Wasim Akram, Wakar Yunis, Imran Khan rolling us over, Sakle, Mushtaq. It was always the bowling. Yes, there was the Javed Mianda, there was the Saeed Anwar, there was the Inzamam, but it was always the bowling that we remember. When we needed 76 and 86 balls with 6 wickets in hand, Wasim Akram comes and rolls. So it was the bowlers who winning matches. So I've been a little surprised. Yeah, Naseem Shah was an issue, but if you're depending on one person, so Naseem Shah and Shaheen Shah Afridi will not win your World Cup. Two people won't. Where are the spinners? The spinners that Pakistan have always had. Look at the quality of spinners they've had all through in the last 50, 60 years. I can't imagine Shahid Bhai will be in a better position to say that there are no quality spinners. They play on such wickets as ours, so they will be spinners. They play spin so well, which means they are playing quality spinners growing up. See, why do we play spinners well? Because these Jadejas and all, and the likes of Jadeja, the Aksar was playing domestic cricket for 7 years. So people who have played against Aksar on turning tracks are now playing for India. Aksar is also playing for India. But because the exam that you've had has been tough, so for the Pakistan batters, they are good because they play bowlers of this quality growing up. But where are the bowlers? For me, that has been the key. And you made a great point, Ishaan, that as a batting unit, if you and I go out to open and we say, oh, this is a 260 wicket, we say, our bowling is a little weak, let's try and get 320. So we end up getting 240 because we are trying to get to somewhere which is not possible. But if you have a strong bowling, you say 260, 250 will do it for us, bro. So that takes the pressure of the batting unit.
yes. Shahid, a small comment on the Pakistani spin bowlers. And do you think the absence of Fakhar Zaman hampered their performance? Do you think he should have been in the side playing since the beginning?
Well, as Joydeep said, that you don't depend on one player. There are a number of players like Abdullah Shafiq. He was given chance in all three formats. He's a quality player. He's the future of Pakistan cricket. But yes, Fakhar Zaman should have played the South Africa game. And when I spoke to the team management, they said that he's ready to play the South Africa game. But Babar Azam, being Babar Azam so rigid, he said that it would be a game earlier. So we will give him a chance in the Bangladesh game. And then we saw what he did in the Bangladesh game, and especially against New Zealand, 83 ball, 126. He tore apart a quality New Zealand bowling attack. And had he played the South Africa game, I think he would have made a big impact because he plays fast bowlers well. But just simply because of the rigidity of the captain, he was not selected for that game, and it cost Pakistan dearly. The whole team looked careworn in this World Cup. They were tentative in stroke play, and especially the lack of spinners, the lack of wickets spinners got hurt Pakistan badly. 6 matches Shadab played and just 2 wickets and 121 runs. You don't call a player like this, whose performance is like this, an all-rounder. An all-rounder is like Jadeja, who takes 5 wickets, he scored 39, 40 odd runs against New Zealand when the team was in difficult situation. So poor selection, rigidity of the captain, passiveness. He didn't go for attack. When you scored 282 against Afghanistan, you should have attacked. You should have tried to take wickets, and you allowed Afghanistan to go away winning by 8 wickets. So there are multiple problems, and it's high time now that Pakistan should put his cricket house in order, because Pakistan is a team which the international cricket world, with the international cricket fraternity, needs them badly.
Joydeep, do you think it's fair to blame one man for this, or do you think it's just not a team effort from the whole Pakistan team?
No. See, Shahid Bhai knows how much control Babar has over the team.
Yeah.
So he is in a better position to say that. When I from very far away see a team that I don't feel can win a World Cup. And I said this, I didn't pick them in my top 4. This is the first time I've never picked Pakistan in the top 4. I always pick Pakistan in all the World Cups. When I saw the team, I didn't think it had the firepower. And I feel if the bowlers come back, they'll find battles. There was a time they would get 230 and win games, because that's the bowling they had. Sharjah 236, Pakistan all out, India 211 all out. Wasim Akram 3, Waqar 3, Shoaib Akhtar 2, Sakleen 2, Muslim, they'll roll you over. That is missing. So I feel just get the house in order. I can't believe that in Pakistan, this is the best 15, best 11. I think there's more talent, and I think there are some very credible people. They will come through. I've been part of teams where we haven't done well. They'll come through. They're too good.
Shahid, Saurav Ganguly had actually mentioned to you itself that this Pakistan team is actually very, very strong. But they just need a little tweaks here and there, which could possibly help them in the future. Do you agree with that statement?
Yeah, 100%.
And what tweaks could this be?
100%. Saurav Ganguly is a wise person. He changed the face of Indian cricket after that sordid episode of match fixing in 2000. He was a great player, and he brought aggression into Indian team, which was lacking in the late 90s and mid 90s. So Saurav Ganguly is a great admirer of Pakistan cricket. He very rightly said that talent is there. You need to manage the talent. If you have given full power to captain Babar Azam, it's not bad. You give full power because he is the one who will take his team and fight on the field. But there should be a person like team management, team performance manager, who should ask and make Babar Azam accountable. Why you are selecting Fahim Ashraf? Why you are selecting Shadab Khan? Why you are selecting Haris Rauf? Why don't you go for someone who's an X factor like Zaman Khan, like Abrar Ahmed, and team performance manager like Pat Howard in Australia, Ben Oliver now in Australia, Mo Bobart in England? They used to make the captain accountable. I remember once Tim Payne wanted to select his state player, and Pat Howard came down very hard on him. He said that a similar quality of player is there. Why not select him? He's got a very good game awareness, and he got that player selected, and Tim Payne's selection was rejected. So you need someone who should make the captain accountable, the coach accountable. Otherwise, then it's now high time that you bifurcate all the players. This one is for 50 overs, this one is for 20 overs. Why India did not select Chahal? He's a quality leg spinner, but they thought that he's not fit to play 50 overs cricket. They brought in Akshay Patel, Ravichandran Ashwin. So it's now high time, because Pakistan cricket is lagging behind in modern day cricket and lagging behind with other teams. They are scoring 350 plus, and that's what Mickey Arthur said, that all those teams who are scoring 350 runs are in the semi-final.
I think,
See, what he is also saying is that why do we have 5 selectors? Why not one? Because you always need many people to run a good organization. Similarly, here, Babar also has to be accountable. Whoever it is has to be accountable. You know, as good as Babar is, today Virat is accountable, Rohit is accountable. Rohit can't just say, but then Rahul will come in, somebody else will come in, the director of cricket will come in. That is where it comes from. And I'm sure it's just Pakistan's uprise is just around the corner. They are too talented a team. What they can do on a cricket field amazes me.
जो अभी इंडिया की रीसेंट सक्सेस आई है, आप भी बीसीसीआई के प्रेसिडेंट रहे, बड़ा अच्छा दौर गुजरा, क्या इट्स डाउन टू आईपीएल या और कुछ के सिस्टम में पैसा आया?
नहीं, सिर्फ आईपीएल नहीं, आईपीएल अकेला ये टर्न अराउंड नहीं करा सकता, क्योंकि मैं हमेशा बिलीव करता हूँ कि क्वालिटी 4 डे 5 डे क्रिकेट में ही बनता है। ज़्यादा T20 क्रिकेट खेलोगे तो मीडियोक्रिटी आ जाएगा, और मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ कि खेलो T20, पैसे बनाओ T20 से, लेकिन अगर प्लेयर बनाना है तो लंबे समय खेलना पड़ेगा। वो खिलाड़ी चाहिए जो वसीम भाई जैसा दिन में 25-30 ओवर डालते थे, नया बॉल में तेज़, पुराना बॉल में तेज़। 4 ओवर से प्लेयर नहीं बनते। तो मेरे हिसाब से सिर्फ आईपीएल नहीं, पूरा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर हमारा बहुत ही अच्छा है। इतने मैचेस होते हैं, इतने खिलाड़ी हैं, पैसा तो है ही इंडियन क्रिकेट में। वो हम लकी हैं, खुशकिस्मत है कि मैं देखा हूँ 3 साल बोर्ड प्रेसिडेंट के समय कि टेंडर खोलने की ज़रूरत नहीं होती, कि इतने लोग आके देते हैं। तो वो एक है, और जो सबसे बढ़िया चीज़ है कि वो मनी राइट डायरेक्शन पे यूज़ होता है, खिलाड़ियों के पे ऊपर यूज़ होता है। पे राइज हुआ है बहुत ज़्यादा फर्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट में, बहुत मैचेस होते हैं फर्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट में। सीज़न शुरू होते हैं सितंबर में, ख़त्म होता है मार्च में, और उसके बाद आईपीएल वो जाता है मई तक। तो एक फ़र्स्ट क्लास खिलाड़ी सितंबर से मई तक क्रिकेट ही खेलता रहता है, और हर फॉर्मेट T20, 50 ओवर्स, 4 डे 5 डे सब खेलते हैं। तो मैं समझता हूँ इसी सिस्टम के लिए ये खिलाड़ी यहाँ टीम इतनी अच्छी बनी है। और एक जो आपने बिल्कुल कहा कि सही कहा कि एक सिक्योरिटी है खिलाड़ी में, कि खेलेंगे तो ज़िंदगी बनेगा। ये एक चीज़ है इंडिया में। आपके देश में भी बहुत टैलेंट है, मैं सुनता रहता हूँ और देखता रहता हूँ, टीम देखता रहता हूँ। थोड़े बहुत एडजस्टमेंट्स की ज़रूरत है, बट टैलेंट बहुत है। जिस टीम में शाहीन शाह अफरीदी हैं, जिस टीम में आपके जो बल्लेबाज रिजवान, बाबर, इमाम, जो सारे खिलाड़ी हैं, जब आप देखते हो तो लगता है कि क्योंकि मैं बड़ा हुआ हूँ सईद अनवर, वसीम अकरम, यूसुफ यूहाना, यूनिस, हिंजी भाई का तो इतने स्लो, लेकिन जब फास्ट बॉलिंग खेलते थे लगता था बॉल स्लो है, तो इतने बड़े प्लेयर थे। तो ये सब खिलाड़ी मैं देखा हूँ। तो पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट मेरे हिसाब से अभी भी स्ट्रॉन्ग है, खिलाड़ी बहुत है। थोड़े से एडजस्टमेंट करोगे तो वो भी भारत जैसा ही स्ट्रॉन्ग होगा।
अभी जो भारत की टीम जिस तरह खेल रही है, सीम्स के बियॉन्ड एक्सपेक्टेशन खेल रही है, अनडिफीटेड, कोई रोक सकेगा इनको या कप इन्हीं का है?
देखो, गेम में तो कुछ कह नहीं सकते, सेमीफाइनल फाइनल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, वो बड़े मैच होते हैं। 2019 में भी ऐसे खेला था, 2003 में भी हम ऐसे खेले थे जब मैं कप्तान था। 9 मैच लगातार जीते और फाइनल जाके हार गए ऑस्ट्रेलिया के सामने। इधर भी रोहित ने अभी तक 8 मैच जीता है। तेज़ गेंदबाजी बहुत बेहतरीन लगा, शमी, बुमराह और सिराज इतने प्रेशर डाले हैं बैट्समैन के ऊपर कि बाकियों के लिए काम उतना आसान हो जाता है। ख़राब बॉल ही नहीं डालते, वो बहुत ज़रूरी है इस लेवल पर। वो डिसिप्लिन, वो जो कहते हैं ना प्रेशर, जो वसीम भाई करता था कि पुराने बॉल नए बॉल पे, तो वो ये करते हैं। तो इसीलिए बल्लेबाज के ऊपर बहुत प्रेशर है। बट मैं थोड़ा सा हैरान हूँ कि टीम 50-60 पे ऑल आउट हो रहा है। मतलब इतना भी ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि 50-60 पे ऑल आउट हो जाओ। बट जैसा आपने कहा, मैं कहता हूँ फिंगर्स क्रॉस्ड, सेमीफाइनल तो पहुँच गए नेदरलैंड्स।
And the other problem is some of our former players, they don't want to coach under 13 or under 15 or under 19. Everybody will be after the national team because the limelight is there, the money is there, and we always suggest that pay a former cricketer the same amount as you are paying to the national team coach under 13. After 2 years, he will be coach of under 15, and then before coming as bowling coach under Misbah-ul-Haq, Waqar Yunus was once took my advice, and I told him, don't come in the national team, please take over under 19. Look at Rahul Dravid, how he's made Indian team. All these players have played, most of these players have played under Rahul Dravid in under 19 setup.
And the NCA, National Cricket Academy.
Correct.
So he's been the head there. Lakshman is the head now. So it could well be that in a few years' time, whoever takes over as coach has worked with these boys. It's a very valid point he makes. So they know each other well. Rahul Dravid was the coach when Shubman Gill won the World Cup. So they know each other well. They know what works for him. So this is very important.
And
the process is what he's talking
and
about. The
under
process.
19, our under 19 players lost track. They got detracked, and just because they played 1 or 2 matches, they think they bought a house, they bought a car. Look at Mohammad Hasnan, what a talent! 150. He used to touch 155. Now he's bought a beautiful house in Karachi, over 3, 4, 5 crore rupees. Now he thinks that life has finished for him. He's always injured. Whenever Pakistan team needs him, he's always injured. He just play 1 week or 2 week in a league, earn money, and they said that is more than enough for me. He doesn't want to be recognized as a fast bowler in international cricket, and that's what happened. I was looking at the one stat that India has played 80 cricketers one match or more than one match since 2002 Junior World Cup, and Pakistan has only 18.
Fair enough.
There you go.
All right, you've heard it from us. This Pakistan team is really strong. Just a little tweaks here and there,
Yep.
and they're good to go. Thank you for following us. Thank you. To stay updated, stay tuned to Revsportz. We've got you sorted out.